Hello everybody and welcome back to Police Chief Simulator. Just woken up. Let's have a quick shower before work, shall we? Get all freshened up after our night's sleep. Nice and clean for the day. Can use the toilet as well if we want. There we go. Amazingly, all of this stuff, as you can see, is clickable and all works. I quite like it. It has absolutely no bearing on the game whatsoever. Whether it ever will or not, and you'll have like little hygiene bars and all that kind of stuff going on, I don't know. But all of it is clickable, which I do quite like. All right, let's head into work. Now, this is actually the second time I've attempted to do this. I'll explain now on the drive. So I started this video and was playing along, and I went to the pawn shop first, which is down here. We'll do the same journey. Went to the pawn shop and I bought a few things, and I bought the lockers for the staff. I came down here. You see Tony's pawn shop there. You can break traffic laws in this game. Nobody cares, so we're just going to do so rather than waste the day because the clock ticks by a bit too quickly to sit in traffic, unfortunately. Right, so I came down here, and then I came in here, and then I bought some lockers for the employees, which is great. And I had the lockers, but then the game says, oh, it's time you can have some staff now. After we've played for about 5 minutes, you'll see. It says, oh, you can have some staff now. You need to buy some lockers. I already had the lockers. I had them on me, and I then placed them, but unfortunately it didn't register because it thought I hadn't bought them. So if you try and jump ahead, if you're playing this yourself, don't jump ahead. Don't buy these until it says, because it will lock the demo, basically. It won't clear the task unless you buy more, and at that point you can't afford more. So don't buy these just yet. Wait until it says. That's the lesson there. But I do need some more of these forms, so we'll get another 5 boxes of those for the day. We'll get another couple of those or so. The rest of it's fine. We have got some coffee at base already. That came with our new expansion. So we can drink coffee, and that will increase our, obviously increase our energy, which means we can, if we need to use hints and stuff like that, we can start using some hints because we could just have a coffee to gain our energy back. Just to show you this, by the way, so you can load stuff into the back of your van if you want to play this completely as so, and you want to do everything properly, or you can just stash everything into your trousers, which is what I'm going to do. Just stash it in there. It's much easier, but you can load everything in there if you so wish. Right, I think that was all the stuff, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Yes, don't buy lockers. I thought, when I came here in the video as I was making it, I thought, right, that's perfect. I'll get these lockers, then we've got them, we'll get some staff, even if it's you have to wait for the game to say so, that's fine. I've got the stuff I need for staff. But sadly, the game doesn't register it then. You can use the fuel station here. I'm not going to buy any fuel, but I'll show it to you. This is something I also found out in that video. So if we come over here, you grab the fuel gun, you can place it in. And come back here, and then you can click it on and stop it and pump the fuel. We don't need any, so I'm not going to bother because we don't have that much money, and the game might get me to buy something else later. So we'll leave that for now. But yeah, you do need to refuel your vehicles in this game, which I do quite like. I like the fact we have to come and refuel and look after our equipment when we're driving it around. Right, it is now 9:10 though, so I'm going to ignore the laws of the road. After all, I am the police. Who's going to stop me? Just tell everybody I'm the chief of police. Nobody will care. So we'll break all of the law because time is ticking by so quickly that we're going to miss out on an entire day if I don't. So we'll rally our way in here. We've already got a lot of people turning up to report some crime. So most of these people will have mistakes, if not all of them, because we're trying to clear that quest, so the game throws a lot of it your way. As I found out a few minutes ago when I was first making this video. Right, let's put that down there like so. Open up and see who comes in with some mistakes that need fixing. So I'll show you how to use the pen and what we need to do now, because we've got the pen at the end of the previous video that allows you to correct mistakes. So if something is small, so I'll close that off because I can explain. If it's a small mistake, like here, for example, I mean, that's not a small mistake, but if it's a little mistake, if they've got a letter wrong in their name or their sex is wrong, you can correct it with the pen. Now, obviously, that is not the same person. So we're going to flag them anyway, but we can correct their mistakes to help clear this off. So clearly, you're not female, sir. Andrew Nelson seems to be spelt correctly. 1122 Juniper Street is spelt correctly. Winston Springs is fine. 28202 is fine. 85814 is good. EF 93914-727 is good, and the ID expiration unfortunately has expired. So We're going to not allow you through. You've got an expired ID and the wrong photograph. But we have changed that sexy. It's got a pen in there now. So we've done our 3 mistakes, but minor ones you can let through, but obviously a photo you can't, or expiration date. Anything to do with the ID we can't fix. Right, hello there. So you got the wrong photo as well, so everybody's off to a great start today. This is what happened last time as well. It's full of mistakes just to try and clear this task through, I think. CB12650961. You are male. 69107 is fine. 8912 Spruce Circle. Yep. Winston Springs. WS 30301. That all looks fine apart from his photograph, doesn't it? I don't think there's anything I can correct there. That all looks fine to me. So your photo is wrong. Otherwise, everything was okay. That's not helping me correct the mistakes, though. Hello there. Right, is that you? I don't think that's you. I think that's the wrong photo. Everybody's coming with the wrong photo today. Karen Harris, though. She put a double K, so we can correct that mistake. 5638 Oak Avenue. Avenue is spelt wrong, so the address needs to be fixed. 790514 is fine. Female, yep. GB 87892 129 is correct, but I'm pretty certain that's not you. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think that's you in the photograph, so I'm going to deny you and say that's not you. Yeah. There we go. That's a couple more mistakes fixed. So we've got a couple more, and then we'll get a phone call telling us to buy some lockers, which is where I got to making the video the first time round. Hello there, sir. That is not you either. Robert White. That is not you. 698 Mulholland Drive, Winston Springs, 16499. Date of birth is wrong, but I think we can correct that. And indeed. AE 453 44995. That is good. Expiration is fine as well, but I'm not going to let you through because you have the wrong photo. Pretty sure this is somewhat of a crime as well, presenting false ID to a police officer. I mean, they're all coming in to report crime, but committing crimes themselves. Right, Cynthia Hill is spelled correct. You do have to watch this, because I did have one in the video I was making, and it was one letter in the middle of the address, and I got it wrong. I didn't spot it. So you do have to be careful. 5566 Hawthorne Path. That's why I'm being a bit more careful than the previous video. Winston Springs, WS 12365. 8662. Sex is wrong. Phone is now ringing because we've finished the task. FD 125. That's wrong as well, isn't it? Expiration date is fine. Is that you? No, it probably is you. That probably is you. So, I think we let you through then. With the changes we've made. Yeah. Alright, we'll let you through. Let me answer the phone. Garrett, howdy, Chief. It's been a while. Hope you're all good. Listen. You're probably tired of doing all that paperwork by yourself. It's time to start hiring some officers. Be sure they have a place to get ready for duty, set up the locker room, and we'll start looking for some candidates afterwards. And Chief, it's good to be back. Take care, over and out. So now it's going to get me to buy the lockers. You see, this is the one I got stuck on because I already had them, but I couldn't clear the 0 of 2. Luckily, it goes through this, even though I've already done all that. But yeah, I couldn't do the final one. So we need to ring Tony. And get a couple of lockers delivered. Could go and fetch them, but we'll have them delivered. Hello, Tony. I would like 2 of your finest lockers, please. Thank you very much. All right, build the lockers. Finally can move on. Good. I'm glad I've caught back up again. All right, let me just... that needs to go to the detective room. Let me get this box of documents. Well, the box that will contain documents. Put it on the floor. We're putting that one in the detective's room, but these ones are all removed. Just get rid of these. I'll be with you in a moment, so just shredding some old cases. So we should hopefully then get an employee to do this. Is that full? Oh, I think it is. Right, Eugene Martin. Is that you? Let me just throw that down there a second. Got to empty the shredder. I just took it on the floor then, getting in the way. Right, Eugene Martin. Was that you? Yes, it is. Eugene Martin. 4567 Redwood Boulevard, Winston Springs, WS 02110 86612, male, EG 93668512, and your mail. I think that's all fine. I don't see any problem there. I think he's all good. Yep, I think he's all good. Left a folder with important documents and a taxi and do not know how to recover it. All right, well, we'll try and track down that taxi for you, sir. He's all good. No mistakes. All right, so that can go in there for us to take through to the detective's room. That will need emptying. So if I get the trash can out... How do we empty this? How do we empty the shredder? Oh, there we go. Oh, it has its own bag. Nice. Right. Let's quickly go outside because I think we've got the delivery waiting. And we can get an employee. I'm coming. Sorry about the wait. In you come. Thank you. Alright. He can go on his way and we can put these lockers in. Right, how do we get in here? Couple of doors in. One locker there. Where's my other locker? There it is. Hiring and firing. Every employee must have their own personal space, a locker in the locker room. Employee lockers can be purchased from Tony's Pawn Shop. Once you have placed the lockers in the locker room, use the computer in the Hired-In app to hire and dismiss employees. Yep, so that goes on there. We kind of looked at this in the previous video. It's pretty self-explanatory, really. And to dismiss an employee, take to their personal file, place it in the shredder. Wow, that's harsh, isn't it? Just that they walk into work one day and you just go, see this folder? In it goes in the shredder. Go home. Right, the employee will leave the police station, freeing up position for somebody else. Okey-doke. Right, I think we can go and get some employees then. Right, so I think we are hiring two here. Now, I've not got a lot of cash, but we are going to hire two. Richard, James, Paul, and Jason. Two sets of twins. What are the chances two sets of twins would apply for jobs with the police force on the same day? What on earth are those chances? Right, so James has got good charisma. I like Paul Garcia. He's got good intelligence. I think we'll hire him because he's intelligent. James has got more charisma than anyone else, so I think we'll go with that. I think we'll have James and Paul because they've got higher stats in their two other categories. So we can go and sort them out now on the board. Once they're here, hopefully we can start getting through some backlog because we're not really doing much police work. Constantly just running around doing things. Put the worker file on the management board. So they can go over here now, because they are working for me. Right, they're unassigned, and then we can put them in places. So, who had the most intelligence? That was Paul, wasn't it? So Paul, you'd think, would be your detective. And then Mr. Charisma can work registration, because he's dealing face-to-face with everybody as well, so he's going to get everybody on board. They're all going to like him. I think that works. Answer the phone, wait for the delivery, pick up the ticket book. Okay. Nice. It's all working. And he gives it straight to that guy. What about these ones? Can I go and shove them somewhere? Let's just put them down. Let's answer that phone. Hey there, Chief. Done already? You're a natural. Just as I wanted to reach out and guide you through the process. Anyway, listen. I've got a special delivery for you. It's on its way right now. Don't miss it. It will be helpful in the next assignment. Call you later. I won't miss it. This documents box, so he's waiting here. There are cases for him to do. Can I go and put this somewhere? Like on his desk or something? Let's not miss this delivery. It sounds like it's very important. I'm assuming a ticket book means we're going out on the streets and giving people tickets. But we'll find out. Sounds like we might actually be doing some different police work now. I've got to tell you, that is such a waste of fuel. A whole big van like that just for a little ticket thing to give out $10 fines for small violations. What a waste of fuel. It's Ron again, Chief. Wanted to make sure you got the package. That's right, that's your first ticket book. You'll be using that quite often from now on, so get to know each other. It's time to get on the streets, Chief. But before we need to get that old police car up and running, take it to the gas station and the local car dealer will revive that beast. Catch you later, Chief. Let's just see if I can do this first, and we'll take the car down and get it repaired then. Can I put this somewhere where you're actually going to use these, or... I don't think these are going to get done, are they? Maybe I can give them to him? Ah, they go in there. Okay. That's why he's waiting there. Good. So you can carry on with those. You're doing the front desk. Everything's good. That's going to need some more paper in it. Throw it away. I think that should have enough paper, but we'll add a bit more because I think... Can we get any more in there? I don't think we can. It'd be nice if he could auto-fill that himself. All right, let's go. Let them carry on working. And we'll take the police car down and get it repaired, because it is in a bit of a state. All right, we need to refuel it and get it fixed up. What happened to it? What on earth did the previous person who was driving this car do to it? Must have been in a chase. There's nearly another accident then. Right, let's go. Alright, how much should we put in, I wonder? Might as well go full tank, I suppose. $102. Quite pricey fuel that was. Probably shouldn't have done that unless we're going to get a free repair. I've only got $33 left now. Maybe a full tank was the wrong idea. Oh well. So, 256 meters that way is where we're going now. Is that a right here? Have we got like a map I can look at? Ooh, we have. I haven't actually looked at this. Wow, that is sizable. I was not expecting that. Look at the size of that map. And there's a lot of scope there for obviously increasing that further, isn't there? Like filling it out. So I quite like that. Should we do the old police trick? Put the siren on. Pretend we've got an emergency. Cut through all the traffic. Pretty sure I've been here before. Was it Car Dealer Simulator or something like that? I've been here before. Right, we're going in there, are we? I think we are. Not available, insufficient funds. I shouldn't have put so much fuel in the car, should I? How much is it going to cost me? Can you give me a quote? Ah, $150. Aha. So we're going to have to wait for some more crimes to be solved here to get some dollars. Okay, well, we'll come back later then. We're just going to have to go back to the station and let some police work tick by. Because I need some money. We've also got employees to pay. I'm a bit concerned about that, to be honest. We've got to pay our employees and repair our vehicle. I shouldn't have put so much fuel in it. What a mistake. Let's do some cleaning. That can't be good either. Oh, what's this? This is a rejected case that can go in the shredder. Right, so he's taking things through here. Is he actually doing any police work? Well, he should be, but I don't feel like we're earning any money here. We're down to $33. He is doing the police work. But shouldn't we be earning money for every case he's doing? Oh, they just go over... Aha! They go over here. That's why we're not getting paid. That's why we're not getting paid. So then I need to fax them over. And that's when we'll get paid. It's weird they don't... Oh, that was a rejected... Oh, so the rejected... Ah. So the approved ones go... Yeah. And then the rejected ones go in the shredder. We've got $60. Not great, to be honest. So we've been missing out there, to be honest. We've been missing out a little bit. So they don't pick them up and put them in the fax machine themselves. Okay, so we'll just let him build up a little bit more. Another 2 cases and we should be able to pay for the repairs. Right, now I know it works. It's a shame they don't fax them themselves, isn't it? You've got to remember that, because you could end up, if you were getting on with a few things, or if we go out doing some tickets, which is what we'll be doing later in the video, and you forget to come back, you could end up with like 40 cases just sitting there. Because they don't fax them through. Alright, rejected. Approved. Another $60. We've now got enough money. Should we head over? That's going to clear the... It's going to clear the quest. We've only got 3 more hours to earn enough money to pay their wages. That is a concern. It's probably better if I just did this in the morning. We're now out of printer paper as well. You know what? I've got some on me, printer paper. I'm going to go back. I'm going to earn a bit more money first, because I'm very, very nervous of the fact that if we can't afford the employees, that the demo or something is going to fall down because of how on rails it seems to be. You have to do things somewhat in the correct order. And if we get to the end of the day and I can't afford my employees, what's going to happen? Alright, I've got printer paper on me. There's no forms at registration either. Right, printer paper. Is this the printer paper? It is indeed. There we go. You've got printer paper now. That box can just live there. And the other box is through here still, isn't it? There we go. Got some more forms. Let's just earn a bit more money. That should be another $60. It is indeed. We've leveled up as well, which is nice. So if we just go another 2, then we've covered their salaries. So I'm happier then. I wish our detective was a little bit faster. I think we need a third employee. We need a second detective, don't we? What's that cash? Just laying here. Look at this. Okay, well, that's helpful. That's extremely helpful. So if we just go through now, that should... Yeah, we'll be fine. I'll go and get the car repaired. Oh, no, it's a negative one. No, we don't get anything for these rejected. Annoying. I hope this is unapproved. Yeah. So why are we getting rejected ones allowed through, I wonder? Shouldn't they be rejected in an earlier phase than allowing them to come through to detectives? I feel like the system's breaking down somewhere. Right, that should cover the salaries. There'll be a couple more waiting when we get back anyway, so that'll be fine. Right. Let's go get the car repaired. So why did it take double money there? I've only got $9 now. Oh, their salary came out at the same time. I thought it had double charged me. We've got $9 left because we've now reached the end of the day and their salary came out. I tell you what, that was a bit precise. We were so close then to not being able to afford them. Go to the parking zone, issue tickets. Can we do that at night then? So we can maybe earn some money overnight. That's quite good. I will say, oops. That's not what you want to do. I don't know why I'm doing this. So I'm the chief of police, and the sheriff didn't seem to think I'd ever done this before. It's hard to believe I could climb to the ranks of chief of police and have never have done traffic. Isn't this where you begin? I think we've gone on the wrong road here. Yeah, isn't this where you would begin as like beginner cop duty? Start doing some traffic and some minor things just to get used to the role. Apparently I made it to the chief of police and I've never been out doing actual police work. Something fishy going on there. One of an officer's daily duties is enforcing parking regulations in designated parking zones. There are several parking zones throughout Winston Springs, all of which can be viewed on the map by pressing M. To issue parking tickets, head to one of these areas and begin looking for parking violations. To issue a ticket, an officer needs to have a ticket book. If it is lost, a replacement can be purchased from the pawn shop. While issuing a ticket, select the violation being issued for. Depending on the situation, violations may vary or even occur together. Okay, well, let's park up then with a parking violation of my own, because I'm not squeezing into that space, so we'll bump it up on the curb and leave it at the side of the road. And we'll see what's going on here then. So he's got an expired meter, so he is done for basically, isn't he? Right, ticket book. So, right ticket, expired parking. Wow, $100? Ouch. I don't think he's obstructing a hydrant. I don't see any hydrants around. Should be fine with just the expired parking then. Nice, we made $22 on that. Where does the rest of the money go? Right, let me make sure he's not in the front of a hydrant or anything like that. What are the other options? I wonder what they are as well. We haven't got these yet, so I can only give you expired at the moment. Or hydrant obstruction, so it's pretty simple. Wait, what? Oh, 80% of the fee goes to the council. Why did I get that wrong? Mistakes in the ticket, try again. Wait. What? Is he not parked on an expired meter? I don't see a fire hydrant. I could be wrong, but I don't see a fire hydrant. And he is parked in front of an expired meter. I don't understand. What did I do wrong there? don't understand. What are we doing wrong here? Do we just leave this guy alone? I don't get it. He's in front of an expired meter. I don't know. I'm not really sure what's happened there. Let's try over here then. So you're also parked in front. So everybody's got an expired meter here. Expired parking. Maybe that car over there is, I don't know, maybe... So this one's fine, that's okay. We don't even need to check that then. I don't know, maybe he's like really tough in town or something, like a mafia leader or something. Maybe we don't touch his car. I really don't know what's up there. He's clearly got an expired meter. I don't know. I don't know why I've just been throwing my litter all over the floor though. Pretty sure I could write myself a couple of violations here for some more profit. Parked on the curb in a non-designated parking zone, and I'm littering as well. Right, let's go and try our luck elsewhere then. So there's another car park around the corner, so we'll swing by there and then go home, I guess. I mean, we live across the road, but we'll just go around the corner if I can get there. I think it's up this dirt road to the other side. Probably ought to put some lights on as well. That would be another violation. Alright, so there should be... some more parking meters here, but there's no one there. Okay. Might have to do some more of these in the morning. Since I'm so close to bed, I'm going to sleep. Take it, I forgot to shut my door because it looks like we've been burgled. Right, let's go and find some more people to give tickets to. Should we head across the road first? Have any of those cars changed? Or are they the same ones? They look like the same cars, don't they? See, they should have changed because it's a new day now. But... don't think we can ticket people twice, can we? Yeah, he's got his ticket on the window, and this one I'm guessing is bugged out. Unless I'm doing something really wrong there, but it's hard to believe I would have got all of the others correct, and that one so severely wrong. I'm not really sure what's going on. Right, so if we pull out of here, across from the station, there's another parking zone there, and then there's another one further down, so we'll do that. Because we're only going to go back to the station afterwards anyway. For the traffic. Can't be having this. It's an emergency, it's an emergency. I've got work to do. I'm late for work. Emergency. That'll do. Right, so there should be a parking meter around here somewhere, I think. Just on our left. There's one there, there's nobody in it. This is really annoying. Nobody's using the car parks. There's another one on the right up here somewhere. I think there is a truck here at least. We'll check him out. He's okay. I think he's got a flat tire, but that's not my problem. He's okay. He's not obstructing a hydrant or anything like that. He is good. I wonder if we can give tickets to people just parked on the side of the road. Because I have seen a few people just parked on the pavement. But I haven't got anything to give them a violation for. Because they're not expired, are they? They're just not parked correctly, but I haven't got the option for that yet. Right, are there any more car parks? If we turn right here, there's two down here, and then there's one up the hill as well. We shall do that. Better for waiting in traffic again. Go. Alright, I think... is it down here or across... There's some across the road there with nobody in them. It's really annoying. And then there's some just here. Got one customer. Please be parked here illegally. Oh, he's parked legally. Come on. I've got my quotas, you know. I will try up the road. You know, for the first time, I expected it to be the game just to be like firing them at you, like everybody's parked illegally. Right, the one up here is just a little bit further up where that yellow car is. That's a green meter as well, I think. Yeah, it is. So no fire hydrant. I can just go and pull around and put behind his car. Okay, well, in that case, we'll come back down the road. We'll try at the end again. We could try over here, the bus station. There's got to be people parked at the bus station, surely. Let's head over there. That's probably a busier place for parking. See, this person here is blocking a hydrant, surely. Let's give them a ticket. Hydrant obstruction. Alright, that's 3 of 5. I wonder if earlier on, I saw somebody else parked on the pavement as well. I wonder if they were also blocking a hydrant. Right, how are you? I think that's green. Very difficult to see, but I'm like 99% sure that's green. He's okay. So I think if we go straight on, then we'll get to the bus station, where I think there might be a chance of getting a few more people. I'm guessing that is just to the right of us then. The far end. I suppose it must be in there. Where are we? Oh, we've missed it completely. No! Oh, I've had a head-on collision! Run away, run away, run away, hit and run. Run away. Not my fault, I wasn't there. Oh, we've broken our police car. I couldn't turn the camera around fast enough. Nobody's parked here, how frustrating. On queue at registration. The cars are still over there. Must be somebody else around here, surely. Is that the same? That's a different one from before. They're like parking in front of this hydrant. Hydrant obstruction sign. Right, one more. There we go. Get back to the police station. That took a while. Look at that. Half the day has gone just driving around looking for people to give tickets to. Quite fun though. I enjoyed driving around the town and doing that, but it's used an awful lot of fuel driving around doing it. You don't make a lot of profit from it. most of that profit goes back into the fuel tank of the car. If you crash like I do, it's all gone. I think you earn more by doing the crimes inside here, for sure. Right, got a phone call apparently. Let's find out what's going on. Imagine, have you got stuff in there? You've got one left. It's just been taken, amazingly. I thought they would have all run out by now. Let me answer this phone. Hi, Chief. Already back from your first street duties? Wonderful job. Get used to it and always look around when on the streets. There's money to be made out there. Yeah, if you're just passing by, I can see that being a thing, but I think doing that as part of a regular thing to earn money, not sure you're going to earn that much. There's more coming, so get ready. But first, we have to work on some cases and build up more reputation. That's what you should focus on next. Good luck, Chief. Reach police station reputation level 4, and then file and send cases by fax. So, we can be getting on with that, I would say. Because we must have an awful lot of them waiting through here now. Spent all morning out. I'd say an awful lot. That's actually not as many as I was thinking we'd have. I thought we'd have more than that. That one's rejected. That one's in there. That one's in there. That one's rejected. Fortunately, that's now full. Clean this out. Tell you what, this has partially become sort of office worker simulator, not just police. I feel like we do an awful lot. This is overflowing like crazy. I think we need a second detective here to go through these cases. Now, these rejected ones, do I just remove these anyway? Because why are they being placed on this shelf? Because they're just rejected anyway. Why does he place them in here instead of shredding them? Because then the other guy seems to take them through with him, doesn't he? So the detective takes them through, even though they say rejected. He takes them through anyway. I think that's what's been happening. They should all be good. Right, so we're nearly level 3. We'll wait for him to finish this one. Can I put loads of in his in tray, do we think? I wonder if I can put loads in his in tray. Help out the process a little bit. Let's see. Reject. Approved. Approved. For level 3. Right, so if I just take some of these approved ones through, can I put these in his in tray so he doesn't need to keep walking backwards and forwards? Or... no, you can't. That'd be much better if I could do that. If I could bring them to his in tray, that'd help him out quite a bit. Unless I can do it by hand. Hang on. No, you can't. Yeah, he needs an in tray, doesn't he? That's not out here. Alright, we'll put these ones through, and then, because it's going to take us a little while to get to level 4, I think. So I don't know if to make a third video on this or not. So I'm going to see how the first 2 do. Because at the time of making this, the first one has gone out, but I haven't actually seen the feedback from it yet. So I'm going to put this one out as well. We'll see how things are, if we want to see some more of it now. Or I might wait until the full game comes out and we'll pick it up then. But I'm just going to allow a bit more time to pass before getting into the next video anyway. So we're level 4, we've got something new to do in the next one if I do return. So I think we will leave this one here and then carry on next time. Because, yeah, we're just waiting basically to level up now. So rather than just stand around for several minutes, I will end it here, and in the next one we will already be Reputation 4, and we will have some files all sent by fax, and we'll be ready to move on. If there is indeed a next video, we'll be moving on with whatever is next in the game. So if you have enjoyed this video, make sure you leave it a like, consider subscribing to and joining the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you for another video very soon.